Late one evening, in a place where no one looks twice at the cleaning staff, a single-father janitor did something no one expected. He broke the silence with a desperate shout that stopped a powerful CEO in his tracks. What seemed like rude interference was actually a warning, one that came just seconds before disaster. This is the story of a father's instinct, a moment of courage, and a truth that would leave everyone watching in shock. Every night after the offices emptied, the janitor worked in silence. His hands were rough, his back tired, and his thoughts always on one thing: his young son waiting at home. This job barely paid the bills, but it kept food on the table. To everyone else, he was invisible. Just another man in a uniform, cleaning floors no one noticed. But tonight, something felt different. As he finished his shift and stepped into the parking lot, his eyes caught something unusual, something that made his heart start to race. The CEO walked out confidently, phone in hand, focused on business deals and deadlines. His luxury car waited just a few steps away. Employees nodded respectfully as he passed. To him, the night was routine, another successful day. He didn't notice the janitor staring, frozen in place. He didn't hear the quiet whisper of danger hanging in the air, and he certainly didn't expect anyone to stop him. The janitor's breath grew shallow. Years ago, before life broke him down, he had learned to notice small details, things others ignored. A loose wire, a strange smell, a danger hiding in plain sight. His mind screamed one thing: "Don't let him get in that car." He hesitated, knowing the consequences of speaking up. But then he thought of his son, and that hesitation disappeared. "Don't get in the car." The janitor's voice echoed across the parking lot. Conversations stopped. Heads turned. The CEO froze, anger flashing across his face. Security started moving. People laughed nervously. Who did this janitor think he was? For a moment, it seemed like the shout would cost him his job or worse. As the CEO reached again for the door, a sharp smell filled the air. Someone yelled. The janitor ran forward, pulling him back just as smoke began rising from beneath the car. Alarms blared. Chaos erupted. In seconds, the truth became impossible to ignore. Something was terribly wrong. Security surrounded the vehicle. Experts confirmed it one sparked, one turn of the key, and the outcome would have been fatal. The laughter vanished. The CEO stood speechless, staring at the janitor. The man he had almost ignored had just saved his life. With shaking hands, the CEO asked one simple question: "How did you know?" The janitor answered quietly. He spoke of being a single father, of losing his wife, of learning to watch everything because his child depended on him. He didn't shout for attention. He shouted because staying silent wasn't an option. The parking lot fell silent. Titles, suits, and status meant nothing in that moment. The CEO saw not a janitor, but a protector, a man of courage, a father who acted when others would have looked away. The parking lot fell silent. Titles, suits, and status meant nothing in that moment. The CEO saw not a janitor, but a protector, a man of courage, a father who acted when others would have looked away. The next morning, the janitor was called into the office not to be fired, but to be thanked. Opportunities were offered. Respect was given. But more importantly, his dignity was restored. His son would never again see his father as just anything. That night proved one powerful truth: heroes don't always wear suits. Sometimes they wear worn uniforms and carry heavy lives. And sometimes one brave shout is all it takes to change everything. That night, one brave warning reminded everyone of powerful truth: greatness isn't defined by titles, wealth, or authority. It's defined by courage, by choosing to speak when silence is easier, and by protecting life without expecting anything in return. A single father, a simple job, and one unforgettable moment prove that kindness and integrity can change destinies. And here, at Miracles of Kindness, we believe stories like this exist to remind us all. The most powerful heroes are often the ones the world overlooks.